All right, today's Monday, September 2nd. Holiday is what, Labor Day?
Yes.
And we are headed to the Rutherford Street Fair. That's basically our best show, or has been our best show, year after year after year after year. We've never made as much money anywhere else other than this show. This year we don't know.
It's gonna rain today.
Yeah, they keep talking about rain, lots of rain, which messes everything up for us. It can make like an amazing day be a horrible day. So we're gonna find out, you know. The car is like loaded, I mean, to the brim. Just, I left space for Marie and me. That's it, you know. I mean, it'd be nice if we go home with a lot less stuff. I brought interesting stuff. I brought stuff that I can sell cheap, but mostly stuff that's expensive. You even like took your eBay. I put the eBay store on vacation, and you fished out a bunch of interesting jewelry, so you'd have it. So
yeah, anything that has a price tag on it
goes back in
eBay, so I need that price tag.
Yeah.
Just so I remember.
No, well, you don't have to remember it because you because what didn't sell will still be there, and what sold sold. You know what I mean? But that's something you have to...
Yeah, but I want to be able to come home and just stop those auctions right away.
Take pictures. Or ask me to take pictures of stuff that you sell if you want. You know what I mean?
But on the tag, I wrote...
I got it. You're gonna
help me find
right.
It on eBay.
You're going to rip off the tag and...
Yes, I
got it.
That's all I said is if we sell anything that has tags on it, I need to keep the tags.
Okay, got it.
In case I'm not at the table.
All right. Do you have a pocket today or something?
Yeah, I have pockets.
Okay, good. Well, you never know. You need to put the tag somewhere, in a special tag box.
Yeah.
All right. AJ's, I'm giving AJ a table. I actually, last night, I drew out a bunch of different possible ways to set up the table that might be a little better. You know what I mean? So...
I don't have the same type of stuff to display, because usually I borrow Lenny's headphones. I don't think I borrowed his headphones last year.
No?
His neck horns, I should say.
Yeah, I have to figure out where AJ goes. I might have him go, because if it does rain hard, he's got his games. But your stuff, I kind of, you know, you'll need like 2, maybe 3 tables at most, right? Okay. And mine just...
You can just do, you know, like an L for me.
No, I'll show you what I'm going to do when I get there. It's going to be, I mean, I'll explain it now. 1 big table in the middle, 2 small tables on each side, and then big tables behind that, kind of shimmied in to match the length, and then the other tables all arranged. And you're going to basically be like 1 big table, and then maybe 3 tables is what you have, depending on what you need.
Maybe? I mean, my jewelry is what sells the most, and you're going to be
maybe 3 tables. Yeah, 3 tables. Normally you get 2 tables. So it's
usually I get half the space. What are you talking about?
Yeah, half the space in that area. That's what I'm kind of planning on. You get, I just said there's 5 tables in that area. You're going to get 3. That's more than that.
Maybe.
Well, maybe 3 because in the very back it might be too far for the jewelry. So I'll put some.
Yeah, because I had to be under the 10. I can't.
No, you'll definitely be under the 10. You'll see. You'll see. I was drawing it out. I have like 4 here. Let's see if I can do this. I drew out. This is the scenario I like best, right? This one. I'm gonna try and do this. This may.
Well, I can't look at it.
I'm not showing it to you. I'm showing it to the camera. Then I did this. Of course, it's really dark out. Then I did this, and then I did this. One of these, it's where I'm short a table, and then I did this. I have no clue if anybody could see this, if it's in focus or anything. So we'll see how it sets up. I numbered them, and after I did them out, number 3 was my favorite. Maybe I'll show it again later. Because, you know, the way we set up the last time, I wasn't crazy about it. Plus, I got to consider the rain, you know. But that's where we're headed, Rutherford. I'll show snippets of what's going on, depending on how busy we are. I might show, I hope it doesn't rain, you know. But it's annoying.
No, it's going to rain. It's just how much it's going to rain. If it's
how
going
hard.
to constantly rain, or if we're going to have pockets of dryness.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, they say like from 11 on.
Every Labor Day it's like this. I think we only had one Labor Day.
Yeah, I think we only had one.
Clear.
And you know, last year we didn't even do it. Remember?
Was it last year or was it the year before?
It was the year before. It was the year before. We did it last year. But last year for us was like the weakest of all the years, and I don't even believe it rained that year either. No,
last year it did rain.
It must have been incredibly hot or something.
I think it was hot, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. There was something going on last year.
And I didn't make as much money last year.
No, that's what I said. Last year was the worst out of all the years except for possibly.
One saving thing about the rain is that it's going to keep people from going down to the shore or whatever.
Yeah.
And maybe there's more people in the area and they might think, well, let's go out.
Yeah, we'll go early.
Yeah, check it out. That's why I want to be set up right away.
Yeah, definitely. That's our main goal. Just
because I think the bulk of the buyers are going to be first thing in the morning.
Other dealers and stuff, you know.
And I might have stragglers throughout the day.
Throughout the day, it'll just be people.
Oh, I meant to take my neck form from the basement. I forgot.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. I tried to remember everything.
Because it has a neck form, but also has the things to hang the earrings.
Yeah.
And I wanted to use that for that really nice...
No, I mean, you know, I tried to remember everything. I don't think I forgot anything. I don't know. You know, I just have to remember to take... I got to remember to take the barbells out of the car. I managed to fit in the 2 tents. I was like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it.
Well,
and then
you better sell that because you might not be able to get it back in.
Into the car? No, I'll get it back in. I'll sell some. You know, I'll figure it out. If I got it out, I got it in. It's just I don't want to be packing in the rain. You know, unless we pull the whatchamacallits up to the tent and I pack from the tent in the back of the car. Something weird. I have to figure that out. I hope it isn't raining when we're packing. You know, because
it's going to be raining when we're packing.
Well, I hope it's not raining. I don't know. I hope it doesn't rain at all. I hope that the stupid weatherman screwed it up and it's just going to be cloudy and not rain at all. That's what I'm... This thing. You know? That's what I'm hoping. I cross my fingers.
Oh.
That's what I'm hoping. Alright, I guess we'll be there soon, and I'll start getting ready, and we'll see what happens. Alright, we're in Rutherford, and what we're looking for is, I don't know if you noticed that road closed sign. We're looking for vendor check-in. That's the pillar that's part of it, right?
This is the street it's on.
Right.
But I don't know where check-in is.
Well, it looks like we can get in that street. It's just one way in, one way out. So, what are the cross corners here?
Turn right on Park Avenue.
Park Avenue and Passaic. Yeah, they're unloaded. Well, this is... Oh, Chestnut and Passaic. Chestnut and Passaic. That's where we come to. This is the opposite of...
Check-in is usually down there, but maybe I'll just go to our spot.
Well, yeah.
Turn right on Park Avenue.
You want to just... There's an officer. Why don't you ask the officer where check-in is, mate? Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, we figured it out. That's where check-in tent is, as you can see. And basically, it's on the corner of where their store is. See, here's vendor check-in. See, right there. And what is this? It's a corner of Highland and Park for future reference. What do I? Oh, yeah, I will. All right, we're checking in right there. Commenting how they were having a blowout sale over here. No sign. Hats. I don't know what that is. We're on the wrong side of the street, but our spot's down there. We're going to do 2 tents today. You'll see our setup. Our setup's pretty much like last year. But I might change the tables around. I just saw the guy that chalks the street and gives the addresses. We're always down from Dunkin' Donuts. It was that way. There's Michelle and Michael. All right. And we should be 2 spots. Yeah, he's always there. Okay. Yeah, we're always next to the toy guy. I saw him at the Meadowlands yesterday. And then the people next to him are always like antique-y stuff, so. Alright, here we go. I'm about to pull into my spot and start unloading. I'll unload onto the curb and everything.
They didn't write our names on the spot?
No, they usually do. He said P10. So. Yeah, there's a little white label.
What does it say?
I don't know. Hold on, let me go check. Boom Boom Chicken. P10. P8. Oh, we're down. Huh. Oh, wait. P1. Boom Boom Chicken. Or 9. Oh, here we are, right here. We got it. Right here. Okay, this is one of the most interesting things I'm going to have here today. General opinion is Russian or Greek. I thought it's a French way of doing enameling here. Anyway, I couldn't find enough information on it to really decide. So I was going to ask 5. Then I showed it to someone who does estate sales. I know them, they're friends. They said, I'd sell it for $150. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the middle, $350, and see what happens. Here, let me show the back. See it? You're not going to see these very often. There's a close-up of the cross. And so it had some stones. Some are missing. And it's bronze. Oh, and you know how I did the bronze? I gave it the lick test and the elbow rub test. We were joking. I was joking with my friends. How do you know it's bronze? Lick test. You lick it, and you rub your elbow on it. All right, I was just joking. I got my white tent up. I was going to put my blue tent up, but my friend's car is there. So I was like, oh, better not put up the blue tent, because how they get out of the spot, right? So what I said, you know what? I'll put the blue tent up, and all you got to do is drive underneath the blue tent, and then make a sharp right under the white tent. I was just joking with him. I thought it was funny. All right, so this car needs a jump, and Mike and Michelle are giving him the jump, and he's like, they're really busting the guy's balls. So I was joking that he's like, geez, he's giving me a jump. It's like, and I was like, yeah, it's not like he's giving you a kidney. He's giving you a jump. It's kind of funny. All right, I do this every year, and like I said, it could rain again this year. I got a huge piece of plastic, and I put it over the 2 tents. The reason I do that is because, yes, if it rains, I have a tent. But rain goes down the middle and falls on whatever's in the middle there. So this keeps the rain from falling down the middle. So I'm well protected underneath the tent. I have side panels. It's nobody else does it. And I'm surprised. I mean, if you have those big tents, it works well. They kind of did a variation of it, but they didn't use the big plastic. Also, this plastic comes down on the sides. It's a little extra protection. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm setting it up now, and then I do my tables. And there it is. My tents are up, and as you can see, the plastic goes across the top. And we'll hopefully keep all the rain not on us or me. There's my stuff. Hell yeah. This is my first sale. Thank you, Monster Bill. Are you going to like slice somebody up like cheese? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a picture now of you holding it. Hold on. I got distracted, and I was talking to my friend Joey D. He's here today. Nick's going to be here, which is nice. Haven't seen him in a while. All right, what I did do is I think I'm going with this, but I might modify it. I'm getting my papers out. Well, I have 5 tables. I did not put the tables in the center because I want walk in and out space. Okay? So, here's what I did. There's the tents, right? I put small table, no, big table, small table, big table, small table, big table. So I have small table, big table, small table, big table in the back. I used 5 tables here. Then I left space over here for a walkway and a row of tables. So probably here is where I'm going to walk in and out. Unless I put the tables flush against here and I use this as my walkway. You know what I mean? Which I might do. You know, and then people can look at the tables from this side. Okay, that's an alteration because this is the setup I did. But I might have these tables flush, and then they walk from the outside, and then I use that aisle over there to get in and out of here because the tents don't fill up the whole space. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably put 3 tables this way if they reach, 1 table there, but I'll show it as I'm going along. I got my first comment on the Hubba Hubba girl. I bought that a while ago. I'm gonna put this out today.
What the hell?
Oh, that's cheap Chinese stuff. So anyway, I'm doing this because I don't want to get AJ excited when he watches this. Oop, wait. God, there. Okay. So anyway, I got a comment on this. The first, like, hey, you better put some tape over that or something like that. You know, the kids. But I will try and I'll try to put it somewhere like not inappropriate, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can sell this lady today. Let's see. Yeah, it's from the 60s, 1960s. I think I could sell it. All right, so far I got big table, small folding, big table, small folding. That's the setup, right? And then what I did is I'm keeping a walkway here so I can there's my feet. So I can get in there. They got this awning today. They're doing some work or something like that. But then what I did was I did run the 3 tables on the side. They didn't run quite as long as I want. Actually, what I might do is maybe I'll put the black, let's see. I got one big table. I don't know if I'll get all the tables out. I might decide the black table, which isn't too bad. But if I put the black table here, so I got this table and that's it. All right, this may change. Let's see. I'll find out in a minute. All right, this is, I'm gonna say, about 5% of my life undoing knots. Look. Now, I just put these in the car yesterday. I used them. How did they get knotted? I don't know. Look, that's like a full-on knot. It's like a Boy Scout would do that. All right, I got it. Only took like 2 minutes. All right, somebody's here. Somebody special. I'm not showing him yet. He's getting set up. There he is. What time is it?
What is this, fucking Andre the Giant? Fucking spoon?
That's for a big bowl of pasta?
Right, it's a big fucking galvon that
it's pushing 9:30. AJ overslept. That's his spot there. He'll be here, though. He's on the way. Marie's setting up still. I'm setting up. I'm just getting stuff out of the box. These people are just starting to show. It already drizzled very lightly once, so we'll see. All right, let me just keep going. And so far, I've only sold one thing for $30, which I already showed. Bye. First real jerk of the day. I'm talking to my friends. Somebody was like, "Oh, she opened the cases when I asked her not to. When I walked away." It's like, you're not the only person here. I'm talking to somebody right now. People are here, other customers. You know, it's like we can't just wait for one person to come, right?
Watch out.
Am I? I'm sorry. All right, back to work. Lunga burger baskets. You know, we've had those forever. They just don't buy them, but $10. So one of these here, you don't see it. It was like tall and had an insert. So proof. All right. Some ball busters, which is fine. But here's the secret of getting rid of people that are ball busters, right? What you do is when they're looking at the item, you tell them the price right away. Unless it's cheap, don't give them a price. You know what I mean? Don't worry about giving them a price. But if it's expensive, you say right away. Because somebody's like, they looked at this, or the radio. They're like, that radio I have for $50, right? So they're like, $50? It wasn't even $50 when it was brand new, right? So I actually put a price on that, but it's good. This way they don't stand around, examine it for 20 minutes. My space is tight, keeps people out of the way, out of the space. But like someone else looked at the camera that I have there. See, it's right. I have a camera bag. It's over there, right? Somewhere over there. What? $5. $5. Buy 4. I'm giving 1 free today. All right. So I have the camera. I'm selling it for someone. He said to ask $500, and it does work. So anyway, someone was looking at the camera. I said immediately, I got 50 on the camera. He left. So you know. So I just said this way it cuts out the riffraff. If someone's interested and doesn't think it's going to be like $10, they'll make an offer. That I showed in the picture. That's why I took a picture, just to keep a record of like the interesting things that I sold today. Look at that. That's pretty damn annoying. Very nice and gray out. Hopefully it's not going to rain. AJ's not here. I got a feeling that he's having a hard time getting in. Anyway, I'm still setting stuff up, and I'm not doing a great job. I'm not even being neat. Okay, it's raining. I don't have great tents, but I did manage to do this. So I put flaps up. Here, I'll show from the outside. Oh, I did sell that that frame that I was talking about this morning, that I was asking people's opinions on. I think it's in the video. The one that's enamel, had the gemstones and stuff like that. Everything's still covered. It's still raining. It sucks. It's raining actually kind of hard. Water's pouring down. It's like annoying as hell. But I did sell that. I sold it to a friend of mine, $100. So boom, it's done. I got $100, and I don't have to put it on eBay. It probably would have been worth more if I put it online, but I would also had to wait. Anyway, let's just hope the rain stops. It's not going to do this all day. Vases. I had 60 on one, and I guess they assumed the other one was going to be 60. I sold the 2 vases for $60, but they're gone. I've had these a long time. I really only wanted like 30 or so a piece. That's just a view under the tent. I was also able to sell I had this tusk set of a serving set, and that was something I did get to sell today. So I'm making some decent sales. People are starting to come. It kind of stopped raining, so we're just going to see what happens. Oh, and if I fill out something for a massage thing down there, I can get it for 20 minutes. I can get a massage. Maybe later. I don't know. I'm going to say some kids are the worst. I have this for $25, which is fair. So I get 2 young kids, and they're like looking like, so I say, hey, you guys need help, right? And they say, yes, what about this? I says, well, I think I have 25 on it. I'll go 20, right? They said, that's it? You couldn't do like 5? And I'm like, no, guys, sorry, I've already been offered 15, and I told them no. So they're like, okay, you know. Anyway, let's see how it goes. We're not doing too horrible. I'm at this end by the train. Oh, sorry. All right, anyway, I'm just going to walk down. Politics. There's some nice stuff here today. But the rain's messing it up. I saw somebody I know. I got to cover the CDs again. I opened them for a minute, but now it's raining again immediately, so I'm going to just cover them back up. Whatever. Of course, somebody's looking at the records. All right, here's my spot. Let me get in there. Up here. So our plastic. It's probably time we bought a new one of plastic, or I taped up the holes. I was telling somebody's like, hey, fun day, right? And I was like, yeah, if I were a plant, be in all my glory, you know, I'd be rain. But as a person trying to sell stuff to people in the rain, not so happy. Here's my setup. Here's what I put out. I can get more stuff out if it stops raining. People are still walking around. I had to switch the CDs around so people could lift it and look at the CDs in the right way. And the cover comes from this way, not in the rain. I did the same thing with the records, because there was water literally just coming into the records. It was like ridiculous. This table, I don't know. I got stuff here. Nothing that I think will fly. I sold a Longa Burger basket. I seem to sell one every once in a blue moon. I had arranged all this stuff to be facing the outside, thinking that, you know, I can sell it that way, but no. Here's just some of the stuff I put out. Like here, I'll put this here. I'll turn this around. Turn this around. This is stuff that I'm probably going to put in the booth or the showcase or whatever. Turn this around. I had a price on it. Oh, there it is. You can see, I put high prices and stuff, but people are just negotiating me like way down anyway. It doesn't matter. On a better day, I would have let Marie sell what she wanted on jewelry, and I would have taken what I, like some offers on this stuff. It is. Let's see. Oh, the camera, they're like laughing at it, but I'll put that on you. You know, it's like they don't seem to understand that it's not my only way of selling stuff. The Rockstar I got 50 on, all right, and it does work. All right, and I'm gonna do Marie's side a little bit. Okay, that's her jewelry. She's blowing out. She has blow them out bags. She's been selling some of that stuff. Here she's got 10 each, 3 for 25, 5 each, 3 for 12. These bins here.
Those more expensive records.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a lot of stuff I didn't even put out.
I know. We had shut down the eBay store for the past 2 days, so I wasn't making any sales then. No, you didn't waste your time. You know what it is? We're just gonna sell what we sell and whatever. I mean, I've got it so they can see most of everything. See, like, I mean, those kids noticed the Rockstar thing, you know? You think they're the ones that stole? Yeah. Well, they offered me $5 on that bag, and when I just told them straight out, Rockstar is like $50, you know, because they're not going to offer me $10 on that. Or you think so? It's the guys that stole from us, AJ.
Sure, don't say that on there.
I didn't show them. Doesn't matter. Oh, here's all those keys.
I think it is, but I'm not positive.
Nah, who cares? Doesn't matter. All right. That's it. It's not. I'm gonna put some more stuff out while I'm standing around, but that's it. It's not raining. It's raining-ish. Yeah, as you can see, people have umbrellas. The streets are kind of thin. Oh, I sold the Nintendo 64 bag to the same kids who offered me $5. I managed to get them all the way up to $14. They were like 10. I'm like, no. They were like, I'm 15. I said, listen, I'll just go 15. I'll make it easy on you, right? And they're like, 13. I'm like, well, first they were like 12, and then I'm like 15. They're like 13. I'm like 15. They're like, they go 14. I go, you know what, 14, let's do it. And I did it. So I sold it. Anyway, there's people here. It's good to be covered, you know, but all right, let me go help somebody. So I've actually got like a bit of a crowd going. I mean, I'm doing the 10 for 10 CDs. I'm getting people to buy records, which is good. And people are kind of looking at other stuff. So there's not here. I'll show you the street. It's not like the street is massively packed. It's about as thin as this would be like towards the end of the day normally, this kind of traffic. But it's not horrible for all the rain. There's lots of clouds in the skies. But there is some sun breaking through, so who knows? Let's see what happens. I guess I just want to say it's raining again. Here's everybody walking along, holding their umbrellas. So annoying. But, I mean, what am I going to do? There's a chance it might stop again. I was trying to think of, like, how many good years, weather years we've had at Rutherford as compared to how many bad years, rain, or whatever. And I believe in the past, I've only done Rutherford, like, maybe 5 years. Right? Maybe 4. It's 4 or 5 years. I'm not even sure, right? But in the past 5 years, I think there was one perfect weekend. Even last year, we were complaining the temperature was like 100 degrees. I didn't even do bad. Anyway, there it is, over there. Lighter skies. Maybe it'll stop raining. I just walked by, and he's giving everybody the good news. The event is officially closed. Over. That's it. What time is it, Marie? 2 something. 2:23, 2:30. So we lost 2.5 hours due to the torrential rain. And I got to figure out how to start packing this crap. Anyway, I'm going to be packing in the rain for a while. This isn't going to be fun. Hopefully it'll stop occasionally.
Just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun is a ball of butter. Don't bring around the clouds to rain on my parade.
There you go. Hey, we should be selling umbrellas today. That's what we should be doing. Going home. Look at this. Beautiful out. But guess what happened? Marie knows.
And the street fair got canceled.
It rained, okay, around 2:30 when we still had some time left. Like another 2.5 hours, right? Yeah. It started pouring like so hard, and then there was thunder. Yeah, thunderstorm. So they're like, okay, it's done, it's canceled, everything. And then the officer's like, while it's pouring, right? The second it stops pouring, well, nobody can do anything while it's pouring, right? Because it's pouring. Then the second it stops pouring, the officers start driving up and down. They go, okay, time to everybody get out. You got a half an hour. And we're like, oh, come on.
Half an hour to get out.
It's like, it took us 2 hours to set up, you know? But whatever. Yeah, actually, the officers were like to me, they're like, oh, you got a half an hour. And I said, okay, officer, I'll do my best. You know, and I think I only took an hour, right? Something like that.
What?
When he told me I had a half an hour, there's no way I did it in a half an hour. There's no way.
Oh, gosh, truck.
Serious. We were literally like one of the last ones out, right? But we do that 2 tents and a big setup, and I put on a lot of stuff, and just, you know. Hey. New York.
Because he's trying to squeeze
Yeah, I see
in.
what he's doing. Everybody sees what he's doing.
Instead of getting on the end of the line.
Like a considerate, normal driver. That's, you know, except we don't have those here. So anyway, even though it rained many times during the day. We didn't get too wet. I did my setup. Always is pretty good. Some stuff got a little wet, but nothing major damage. Probably some of the CDs are like, big deal now. I'll have to go through them and thin them out. Probably what I'll do is I don't know. I don't even know. But
I got rid of a lot of junk jewelry.
yeah, you got rid of a bunch of junk jewelry. Hey, that guy's got tape like us on the back of his car.
Oh, look at that.
He does the same repair we did. The automotive gaffer's tape. Right there on his thing. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. See? We do that. This car is like almost brand new on the inside. Except for the engine transmission. I know. Something happened. But anyway, how did we do for such a miserable weather day?
We did overnight.
We did all right. Actually, kind of respectable. That's the lowest we ever did. At that market.
And it cost $225 to set up.
Cost $225 to set up. I mean, it is the lowest we ever did, but it was respectable, and I really feel that if the weather was good, we would have done much better. So next year we're going to do it again, right?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a good way to just move stuff along.
It's supposed to be an antique collectible market. We didn't sell barely anything that was antique
I
collectible.
sold a couple.
You
of
sold
them.
those 2 vintage orange stretch vases.
I did. I sold that.
60s.
Yeah.
You sold that piece of metal that you wanted to get 3. You got 100.
No, I was actually going to ask 5, but then I showed it to people, and their opinion was like 150. So I said, well, if he'd sell it at an estate sale for 150, that's more like 3, right?
What?
3 or so. If you go to an estate sale,
don't explain it to me.
Yeah.
I don't.
estate sale is supposed to be wholesale, or at least where you can kind of double your money. So then I said, okay, if he says 150, that means 3. So I told some people 3, and they were like looking at stuff. But then I sold it to a friend for 100. You know what I mean?
He's gonna play with it though. He likes religious-y looking stuff like
that. He's my friend. We've known him since Daisy was a baby.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a long time. Over 20 years? Wow. Okay, so over 20 years. And then I know I sold other stuff. I was trying to show antique things that I sold, and I think did we sell that badge? No, right? Yeah. Watch this pecker. Okay. I'll say pecker head. Pecorino. Whatever. I showed some of what sold. Who cares? We do it again. It wasn't horrible. We did surprisingly well for the miserable weather, and I was smart. Like when it stopped raining, I packed the CDs last, and we probably made another.
Yeah, but that's one of the reasons why we were getting in trouble with the cops, because we had people around our table. And
I know, but whatever. I was like, okay, it's
Well, we probably made another $100.
I was gonna say we probably made another
$70
off the records, because if it was a beautiful day, I would have sold so many CDs. I would have sold probably 3 times as many CDs as I sold. I think I sold at least a tray full. Am I correct? At least a tray full?
Yeah, because I think you had 1 empty tray.
Yeah, I had like 1 empty tray, and then I had a few over the 1 empty tray. So
how was it on your side?
Car's coming, and then another car's coming, but don't go for it.
Side.
Yeah, go now.
Go.
Okay. I sold probably 1 empty tray, and that means over 100 CDs, probably about 120 or something like that.
You sold a lot of records.
I sold 1 flat full of records, and those I sold, I'm going to average it at 3. I'm going to say there's 50 there.
I sold a lot of my jewelry, but I made bags of jewelry, sold a whole bag for like $10.
Yeah, well, you're sick of that shit.
Yeah, and then I made a lot of jewelry that was $3 or 3 for $12. And it's just stuff I'm sick of looking at.
Yeah.
And stuff that was $10. But my expensive stuff, people didn't even ask me.
Nah. They were like, if I gave them high prices, they were like, oh. One guy was like, I have something marked like 200 because it's art. You know what I mean? It's a sculpture. So the guy was like, hey, buddy, you let this go for 40. I'm like, no.
Because he's one of the vultures.
Yeah, and I already told. Yeah. Well, keep flying.
Favor, but,
keep flying. Keep circling around and land somewhere else. And those kids that they were funny. You know what I mean? It's like kids are always like, no, you had this for 25. Would you take 5? It's like, where did you learn to negotiate? Yeah, I know. But if you want it, you want it. Oh, and then I sold the Game & Watch for 70. So that was a big sale, and I put that in your showcase.
65, I thought.
Nope,
No.
70. He was like,
Yeah,
I said 75. He's like, would you do 65? And I was like, 70. How about 70? Well, we'll just meet in the middle. And he was like, okay, that's fine. And the funny thing was the goddamn thing wasn't working at first, right? It's being annoying.
I know.
And I'm like, no, it works. It does. You know how long?
Sometimes, like, with my crossing guard light, if I take the batteries around and mix them up a little bit, it works again.
I know.
But then they'll die. They don't last real long.
You want to know something funny about that? I've had that for like, I don't know, probably near a year. I put it on Facebook Marketplace, didn't sell. Then I just put it in the shop, and I was like, not the shop, the showcase. And I was like, sure, I'll just let it sit there. And I took it out today because I figured there's a good chance I could sell it. I thought AJ was going to be there. AJ didn't come, obviously. I thought AJ was going to be there, and I said, I would say, AJ, just put this with your game stuff, you know? But he wasn't there. AJ slept late, in case anybody was wondering. And then if you don't get there early, there's no parking. There's no way. You can't even get close to the market. And he had too much stuff. But he said he did all right today anyway. He's going to have a video where he's, oh, okay, we have this. Okay, anyway, goodbye. I'm home. I'm done. Bye.